Hello everyone. A few of you have been leaving me comments asking me to speak about doubt within the twin flame connection. I feel that this is such an important topic to talk about and one that is so overlooked. I thank you, whoever you are who left this comment, for being so brave, because few people want to admit when they are experiencing doubt, and yet it is something that all of us have experienced when it comes to this connection at one point or another. It's almost become taboo to talk about being doubtful within the relationship, within the connection, on this path. But in this video, as you listen, I want you to know that if you're experiencing feelings of doubt about your twin flame, or whether or not you are a twin flame, that is perfectly normal and natural. It's something I've experienced myself, especially very frequently when I first came across this material. And I think that most people are able to connect with this experience of doubt at one point or another. But I hope that through speaking to you in this video, I can help you to understand some of that doubt, because in order to release any negative emotion, we must first acknowledge it, and we must first understand its source, where it's really coming from. But first, let me know in the comments, have you ever experienced doubt, either in the beginning or later on in your twin flame connection? Or did you notice your twin flame ever experiencing these doubts? What is your experience with doubt in regards to being a twin flame? As you all know, and as I've said very often on this channel, here in this community, love is catching like wildfire. One of my favorite parts about connecting with all of you is being able to read all of your beautiful comments and experiences and insights in the comments section. I also just want to introduce myself to anyone who may be new. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Let's talk about what doubt really is. Doubt is the ego questioning what the heart knows to be true. Doubt arises very naturally within us because as twin flames, what we experience is so outside of the realm of not only what the people around us have experienced and what we are personally familiar with, but even outside the realm of society's collective understanding of what is possible. Most people would say it is impossible to connect with another person even prior to meeting, to always be aware of this deep connection that you have with them, and then to meet them and to experience all these strange signs, this telepathy, these intense body sensations with no medical cause, this perpetual conversation with them that you feel as though you're having in your mind all day long and even through your dreams. It's very socially misunderstood or not understood at all. So when we begin to experience these signs and symptoms of the connection, do we begin to research them? This is usually the point when someone first comes across twin flame material, and naturally they read the signs, the videos of all these checklists of signs and symptoms, and they experience many of them, but of course there are always certain signs that they don't connect with. And I want you to know that if you are experiencing doubt because there is a particular sign a particular video or a certain teacher within the twin flame community that you don't resonate with perfectly, know that that doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't a twin flame or that there's a reason to doubt your connection. It's important to understand that although twin flame energy carries a very specific frequency, we all experience and interpret energy in different ways. So the signs and symptoms that you experience within your twin flame connection won't perfectly align with the exact experiences of any other person. As twin flame speakers and teachers and spiritual teachers out there, I believe that all we are trying to do collectively is really just share both our own personal experiences with this connection, as well as what we've observed in others, because there is a lot of crossover between what people experience. But there is no one way to know whether someone is your twin flame, and there is no set of symptoms, a checklist, so to speak, that you can go through and know 100%. And I truly believe that this actually is by divine design, that there is a divine reason that we experience this connection so differently from person to person. Because I believe no external source is meant to confirm or deny our connection to us, including external sources in the form of a video or information. That confirmation must come from within. Your intuition holds the answers, not only to the truth of your twin flame connection, but to literally everything within your life. The only way to begin to release doubt and to find clarity is to truly go within. And how do we do this? How do we truly begin to hear our own intuition? Because in today's day and age, this is so easier said than done. Many of us experience doubt about many different things in all areas of our life. Doubt is really in part a fear to decide, a fear to make a decision about how we feel about something or someone. And in today's society, it's very easy to perpetually be in this state of indecision about even how we feel about certain things and people, because we are constantly receiving so much information through social media, through talking to other people either online or in person. We've forgotten how to hear that still inner voice, that voice of intuition within, because it is being drowned out by the loudness of everything around us. I've studied this concept coined as noise pollution, which is essentially that in today's world, unlike all previous times and eras, or I should say to a much greater degree, we collectively are exposed to so much sound and noise and frequency all around us that is very unnatural for us. The sounds of factories, of cities, bustling streets, crowds of people if you live in a crowded area, machinery, cars, and that all of these sounds actually affect our psyche. And what they do is make it very difficult for us to concentrate, to focus, and specifically to focus on our own inner voice, on our own intuition. And for this reason, this doubt can be experienced to an even greater degree today in today's world than ever before. We need to find a way of removing these layers of noise, whether it's physical noise, like I spoke about, noise pollution, those layers of subconscious sound that are all around us, or whether this is the noise within our own mind, coming from our ego, and even from the thoughts and opinions and ideas of others that have become so programmed within our mind, we hear them as though they are our own thoughts, only by this sifting process, this ability to sift through the noise, to get back to that whisper within us that knows the truth, can we begin to release doubt and find clarity. I have created a 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal. I also have a non-twin flame subliminal version of this meditation. So whether you feel you are a twin flame or you're not sure, you can use either of these subliminals to simply clear your energy. And even more specifically and more importantly, to clear away this noise. This subliminal works in 2 ways. The first is that it clears away that noise pollution, because as you listen, you now can focus upon these soothing meditation sounds and frequencies and drown out the physical noise that you may be even unconscious to, that is all around you. The second way this subliminal works is that it contains powerful binaural beat frequencies resonating with each of the main energetic centers of the body. And this is important because when we talk about releasing doubt and getting back to your own intuition, we have to understand that our bodies are made up of light and sound and frequency, that everything carries a frequency, and that specifically our subconscious mind is reflected in our energy field, and specifically reflected within the 7 main energetic centers of the body that we call the chakras. Each of these chakras has a root frequency, a core frequency. So I've included these frequencies to allow you to essentially retune your energy back to its natural state. And in doing so, you will be able to better release the external metaphorical noise and reach into your own soul's intuition. In addition to this, it also contains unconscious affirmations. Affirmations embedded within meditation sounds so that your conscious mind can't hear them. But because of this, they are able to bypass the conscious mind and make deep, lasting impressions on your subconscious, clear out any of that negative programming, any of the external thoughts, beliefs, or ideas of others around you or of society more broadly, so that you can more clearly hear that still inner voice within and release any doubts that you may have. This subliminal will be in the pinned comment and in the description box of this video, and you can try it out completely free for 7 days when you create an account on my website, Sound and Soulful. Meditation is the most powerful tool for releasing the external noise and baggage that we carry around with us, even within our own mind, and getting back to the inner voice within. I recommend meditating in the morning. If you are experiencing doubt, what I want you to do is, after you sleep and you feel really rested, don't check your phone. Don't even look at your phone unless you're just putting on some meditation sounds or a subliminal of some kind. But don't read any messages from anyone. Don't speak to anyone if you can. I want you to simply get up, go to a quiet room, sit or lie down, and I want you to focus upon your breathing. Deepen your breathing and try to release any thoughts from your mind. And in that still, quiet place, I want you to ask yourself in that quiet moment, do I feel as though this person is my twin flame? Do I feel as though I am a twin flame? Do I feel as though this is the person my soul has been connecting to my entire life and always will be connecting to? Whatever you are experiencing doubt about, don't ask yourself that doubtful question in a moment of chaos, in the middle of the day, in the moment of an argument with your twin flame or a moment of high tension. Ask yourself in the silence when you feel deeply at peace with yourself and with the world. That is how we receive clear answers and release doubt. So often we make the mistake of choosing to ask those paramount questions about ourselves and the connection in a heated moment, in a very intense moment, in a moment of chaos when there is a lot going on. We ask ourselves in the middle of an argument, or when we're angry at our twin flame, or when they're upset at us, when we're being triggered. We choose that as the moment to ask ourselves, wait, is this person actually my twin flame? The key to releasing your own doubt is to choose to selectively ask yourself the question that you have doubt about at a time when your mind is clear, rather than a time when it is cluttered. This is how to receive clear answers from your own intuition. So like I said, the best time is in the morning, right after awakening, while meditating. And when you ask yourself that question, pay attention to how you feel in response to it. The thing about this twin flame connection is we could talk all day about specific physical signs and symptoms, things you'll experience. But at the end of the day, what we are trying to determine is a very unique energy. It is an energy, and this energy is so difficult to put into concrete words, which is why I spend so many videos trying to explain it in words, because it is so hard to describe. But the best way I can describe it is a feeling of knowing that even in your quietest moments, this person is there with you. Knowing that no matter what ways you expand or how your life changes, you will always continue to be connected to this person. Knowing that even if one or both of you moved on and had other relationships with other partners, even if you never spoke again in the physical world, you know within that you would always be deeply, unbreakably connected to this one person. Knowing that when you met this person or encountered this person, your entire world was broken into two parts, before meeting them and after meeting them, because your life was never the same when you began connecting with them. As a result of meeting them, whatever happened between you touched every area of your life, not just your love life, not just romance and relationships, but every single aspect of who you are began to change and transform. If you are connecting in those still moments with what I just said to you about this person is your twin flame, because that is your intuition speaking you. That is you acknowledging the answers to the questions you've been asking, that you've been seeking answers to for so long. And at the end of the day, doubt isn't just something we release once and it goes away forever. Know that you don't need to be so hard on yourself. If you've been on this path for a long time and you found yourself going back and forth into this space of knowing and then not being sure, listen to what your soul is saying to you, not in those moments of chaos and noise, but in those moments of stillness. That is where you will find your intuition. I hope that this video was helpful for you in determining what your intuition is saying to you about your twin flame connection, and helping you to release any doubts that you may have. Here on this channel, it is my soul's passion and mission to create a community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings, to create a virtual soul tribe here together. So if that resonates with you, please subscribe to this channel and join our community here. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.